Yo, what's up, good people? Y'all know what time it is. It's AA Sports, straight sports, no chaser. You got the super team of sports talk right here with y'all, as we always do. It's Thursday night. We're gonna give our week 7 picks coming up here. But I'm one half of the super team. It's your boy Diego Barishnikov, the Black Dominican Russian, and I'm here with my main man, my partner in crime, the 6 foot and under post up champ. Tell him who you are.
Very good people. It's the other A&A Sports, your boy Uncle Hate on a Thursday night. My Knicks, I don't know if I'm still a Knicks fan, but my boy Melo is playing them tonight for the first time, so I'm pretty geeked. I'm thinking he's going to put something on them tonight. What's good with you?
Oh, man, I can't call it. Yeah, they probably will try to feed him. Is the game in New York?
It's in Oklahoma.
It's in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Okay. So that should be a pretty good game. I might check it out. What time it come on?
Now.
Oh, it's on now. Okay.
It's the early one. You know, they Lonzo and them play tonight, so everybody's waiting to see that.
I mean, I'll be watching football. Well, the game should be over with by the time the Lakers play, so I'll try to catch some of it. I've been trying to get excited about basketball, but it's hard.
I've been the basketball Grinch lately when I've been talking basketball.
It's football season.
You know, normally I don't. Normally I don't even rock with it till Christmas, but it's been interesting. I think I've been a little bit more excited this first part of the year because there's been so much movement. But
that's probably what it is. You know, all the headlines, the summer activity, all of that stuff, the season getting pushed up.
This has never been this bad before. Normally I don't even care till Christmas. Hell, I want the season to start Christmas, but you know, I pay attention here and there a little bit more than I have been. Normally, I don't even watch a game till late, but it's all good. It's football season now, though, and we got to talk week 7. Well, I guess we got to do our picks recap, and then we get into our week 7 predictions.
All right. So, before we get into the week 7 picks, let's recap how we did last week, week 6. Not too good. We both went 6-8. So that takes our overall records. I am 49-43, and you are 50-42. You're still holding that 1 game lead. So now that's my second week of 6-8. So I'm only 6 games over 500. That ain't gonna fly. I'm normally 15, 20 games over 500. So we got to get this thing turned around. But hell, just when you think you know something else go left. So this has been a kind of crazy season.
I just went back, looked at it. Yeah, it was a bad damn week. But it wasn't games that you would have thought would have went that way. There's a lot of upsets, it seemed like. Hell, every game that we lost was up. Outside of Pittsburgh, the rest of them upsets.
Yeah, it was a lot of them. It was definitely a lot of them. So we will go ahead and jump into these picks. And then we're going to give our Power 5 right before we end the show. So, first game up, Thursday night game tonight. We got the Kansas City Chiefs coming off their first loss, short week, traveling west to go play the Oakland Raiders. Raiders have not been playing well. Supposed to have one of the better offensive lines in the league. That has not showed up so far. I kind of I thought before the season started Marshawn Lynch was not going to probably live up to the hype of what was going on, but I didn't expect this. I think he has 256 yards in the first 6 games for what I tallied up. So that's something's got to change with that.
Do I get to keep the same bet now that Adrian Peterson plays for Arizona, or was it strictly because he was in New Orleans?
It might change it a little bit, but I tell you what, we'll go ahead and keep it. We'll go ahead and keep it. Now they both starting, so they really on even playing fields. Adrian Peterson was really behind the 8 ball, getting 8 carries a game. I mean, Marshawn Lynch really ain't getting much more. I think he's getting 12 or 13. So, no, we'll keep it rolling. We'll keep it rolling.
I kind of feel like I said it last week. I feel like Marshawn's more of a mascot for Oakland at this point. You gotta give him the ball more than 12, 13 times a game.
Right.
I think it could be closer to the 20, but it seems like they gotta abandon the run game because they be down in a lot of these games.
Right. You're right. But I thought it was a couple of games that they could have tried to establish the run a little bit more. especially the couple games Carr was hurt. Try
Right.
to run a little bit more, shorten the game, keep your defense off the field as much as possible, and try to pound it that way, especially with the offensive line that they got.
Right.
But it just hasn't happened so far. Even with all that said, at some point it's got to break. And I'm gonna take the Raiders tonight in the upset.
Oh, give me some more of that money. Bet.
Right,
It's like a sexy one though, because this feels like a get right game because this is a legit rivalry all the way back to the AFL. So this is a get right game. They gotta protect him. He's been sacked 7 times in the 4 or 5 games he's played this year. So something got to give. I'm gonna take the Chiefs though.
All right, something got to shake. You're right. All right, so the slate of 1:00 games for Sunday. First up, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming off a loss. From my understanding, Jameis Winston said he's ready to go. He's going to play. They are traveling up to Buffalo. It's October, so it ain't too damn cold. Not yet. I'm gonna take the Bucs, man. They've been in the funk the last couple games. I'm gonna take them over Buffalo.
Give me Tyrod.
Taking Tyrod. All right.
I kind of feel like the defense is gonna do their job, and I don't know. They saying, Jameis saying he gonna play. They ain't said that yet, and I want all of that Ryan Fitzpatrick in Buffalo. I want all of that.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now, if Ryan Fitzpatrick can start, I'm changing my pick. I'm not going down with that ship. I'm not going down with that ship there. No, sir, buddy.
We had a situation like that the other week. Something happened with another pick. We was like, we should get a mulligan on it, but we didn't. I can't remember who it was. It was something like that.
Yeah, it was one that I think we both picked the same team. And we was like, we reserved the right to go back and change that one.
Yeah, because the sucker was supposed to start.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one. I can't remember. I think I see our first Welcome to the Trap game.
It was the Tennessee and the Colts game. That's what the one it was.
Yeah.
We both took Tennessee. Next up, we got the Baltimore Ravens going into Minnesota. Should be probably a defensive battle, right?
I'm taking Minnesota in that one. I think they're gonna put up just enough. I don't like what's going on with Baltimore. Joe Flacco ain't looked this bad in a very long time. So I like Minnesota's defense at home.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Jerick McKinnon is gonna do against that run defense, but I'm gonna go with Minnesota in that one.
All right, I'm gonna take Minnesota as well. Even though I think Stephon Diggs is he still out? I think he still may be hurt. They got to get Adam Thielen the ball. Was it Adam Thielen? Alan Thielen?
Yeah.
They got to get him the ball. He hasn't scored a touchdown all season. So that's got to change. As a matter of fact, I ran across a tweet today. Let's see if I can find it real quick and throw it in here real quick. All the players, of course, it was a fantasy-related tweet. Here you go. These are the players that have not scored a single touchdown this season.
I know one that's important to me on that list.
We got Julio Jones, LaShawn McCoy, Jay Ajayi, Demaryius Thomas, Adam Thielen, Delaney Walker, Martellus Bennett. None of them has scored a touchdown all this season.
And 2 of them are on my money fantasy league team. What the hell?
All right. So I think we both got the Vikings over the Ravens at home. Next up, we got the New York Jets going down to the Miami Dolphins. This is normally a pretty high game because you got a big Jets, New York contingency down there in the Miami area. So that game is normally pretty exciting. I'm going to take the Dolphins coming off a win against the Falcons. I'm taking the Dolphins.
I'm taking the Dolphins, too. It's a get-right game. Remember, that was the first game the Jets won this year, beating Miami up there in New York. So
they played already. Okay.
So this is the second game. So this is the get-right game.
All right. Next up, we got the Arizona Cardinals traveling to L.A. to play the Rams. I'm expecting that Rams young defense to be all over Carson Palmer's ass. And, I don't think Arizona's going to be able to stop Todd Gurley.
Hey, Chico, this game says London.
Oh, the game in London?
So this kind of threw me off.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm going to go to Rams. But on my schedule, it says London.
I mean, it may be. I just printed off NFL Network, and it don't have it just got the regular home. It don't say London or not. It's got it at 1 o'clock. So normally, hold on, let me check it real quick because that does play a factor because with the travel and everything. Well, yeah, it's got to be it's got to be London because they wouldn't play a 1:00 game in L.A.
That's true.
Twickenham Stadium. Yeah, that sounds like some London shit. Okay, so
they're listed as the home. LA is listed as the home team in London, though.
Right. Okay, I'm still taking the Rams.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to go Arizona, but
golf here in the Carolinas. Whether you golf or not, Geico could help you score some great savings.
My bad. NFL Network love to have commercials pop up at any given time.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I don't think I like this Rams defense. I think they're gonna stop Adrian Peterson. I don't think he's gonna go ham like he did last week. But taking the Rams.
Right, and then we know, outside of Patrick Peterson, that Cardinal secondary is having some problems.
Right.
And Sammy Watkins been in the news a little bit, pouting or whatever you want to call it. So I'm expecting them to try to get him involved a little bit more. He's only had one good game this year. That was when they played the 49ers in that Thursday night game. That was pretty much a shootout.
Hey, whose lunch was that he ate one more time?
Where Luke Kuechly at? Is he practicing?
That was cold.
why can't they showing up at press conferences?
Hey, Cam gonna have to speak on that one. I saw that. And people say we don't agree. People say we agree all the time.
Asshole. All right, so we got the Jacksonville. We're gonna call them. We're gonna bring back the Savages. They're playing
the Colts this week. They're gonna be Savages.
All right,
on the road.
I'm taking the Jags against the Colts. Jacoby Brissett doing a little bit. I know that's your boy. I was giving you hell earlier today. I ain't gonna buy that jersey for you though.
Hey, I heard a rumor today. It kind of makes sense. The Colts let Jacoby play the whole year, get his weight up, look real good, trade him, get a decent pick, then trade that pick because you already got a quarterback and people want to trade up to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
But you said this whole year Luck wasn't probably gonna play.
I mean, he's sounding scared, man. They can't never get no timetable talking about this based on accomplishments. Now he got a setback. They didn't shut him down from throwing.
Cause did he look like he was pressed to play Monday night?
Not at all.
On that sideline, he ain't look
real comfortable. He got his paper.
He good. He good.
All right, so we both taking the Savages in that one. All right,
we gotta get that on the road, man. If we go down there to Jacksonville with some Jacksonville Savages shirts, bruh, in front of the stadium.
Hey, I need to email Mr. Khan, Shah Khan, and see if he'll let us license that.
Bruh. Anyway.
All right, next game up. Well, look, would have been a sexy game, but Aaron Rodgers had surgery on his collarbone today. Saints at the Packers. So obviously that takes a little bit of the gloss off of it. I'm taking the Saints going into Green Bay, but this Huntley kid kind of interesting, man. I'm interested to see what he's able to do.
Me too. He's been there 3 years. It's not like he's a rookie. Right. Been in that QB room for 3 years. Played preseason. Mm-hmm. Part of me wanted to take Green Bay just to be on some different shit.
Right.
New Orleans is playing too good right now. So I'm gonna take them, but I'm interested to see what Huntley does. He can't. I mean, his rookie deal should be running out at some point soon. So he might be playing for some bread right now.
That's true. We could be looking at a Matt Flynn, Matt Castle type situation coming. So you never know.
The backups get paid nowadays.
Right. Even though coming out this year, it's going to be a little because you got a lot of quarterbacks coming out.
Yeah.
So that may push some of these other free agents back a little bit, but
only a few teams really give or take to need a quarterback.
Yeah, every year it's only a handful of teams. Maybe 5 to 7 teams per year need a quarterback. So that always limits options. And I'm not even going to go into that. What we got next? So you taking the Saints too, right?
I'm taking the Saints.
All right. Next up. We got Cam Newton and Carolina Panthers going into Chicago to take on Mitch Trubisky.
Feels like a trap.
I'm sorry. He's wanted to be called Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears. it could be a trap game outside of Jordan Howard. What else can you count on? I just can't count on the Bears receivers right now.
Name me one Bears receiver.
Kendall Wright.
Okay.
Outside of that, you got me. I'm taking y'all, man. I know you are.
I'll take us, but it felt like a trap. This feels like a 1 p.m. game on the road, and they play people hard.
They do.
Kelvin Benjamin may not play.
Yeah, I think he's gonna play.
So, but I'm gonna take us.
Next up, Marcus Mariota, and going into Cleveland to play the Cleveland Browns. They have moved the starting quarterback from last week, Hogan, to third string, and named Kaiser back to starter. Only the Browns would do shit like this. We talked about it Tuesday. You can't go back to the young boy after you pulled him. They're going back to him. So,
what's he going to do the rest of the time now since he got pulled? Look over that shoulder.
But hopefully maybe it'll give him, maybe it'll set his mind at ease a little bit, considering that the guy that they benched him for last week is now probably he ain't going to dress this week more than likely. So, if I'm Kaiser, I'm looking at it. I'm in the mirror. I'm putting on my eye black and I'm getting on my pads and everything. I'm like, man, coach dumb as hell. Ain't even gonna worry about that. I'm gonna go out here and ball. I know that dude went better than me, so I can't worry about that. Let me go out here and prove to him that I don't need to be taken out of this lineup ever again.
This might be a stupid question, but I gotta ask it. Okay, they took Johnny 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They took Kaiser last year in the third.
Might have been 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago.
They won't hesitate to take a quarterback despite taking him in the third, would they? If they continue on this path.
It's Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing's off the table with Cleveland. Even with Hugh Jackson now, because when Hugh Jackson came in, people thought, okay, Hugh Jackson going to stabilize the franchise, this, that, and the third. He doing the same shit the rest of the coaches are doing. To me, he got another 2 years of this fuck shit. He going to be looking for a job.
You think too? Bruh,
I think they'll give him. I think they'll give him 2. I think they'll give him 2 more.
This is his second one now.
Yeah, just what I'm saying. This is just his second year. He got a 5-year deal. So I'm,
We talking about Cleveland. Let me think of some OC that's team just balls this year, and he's offensive.
Mm-hmm.
And they go 0-16. I mean, he should get at least a third year. But I don't put that shit past these franchises, man. They find these dudes with 3 years left on the deal, no problem. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. But if they remember, this is a new regime, than the old one. So, they came in saying, hey, we're not going to be switching every couple of years. We're going to try to stabilize something. We understand it's going to be a building process. So that's what they said. Now we'll see if they do something different. Like you said, this is Cleveland. So
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, gotcha.
So you said you're taking them in this game, right?
Of course. Tennessee.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you're taking Cleveland.
You trying to catch me out there. That's dirty.
Real quick. All right. Starting with the 4 o'clock games. We got the Dallas Cowgirls coming in to take on my Niners.
It feels like a trap.
It does. At some point, man, we got to win a game. I'm taking us this week. I think the boy CJ Beathard came in there. He does some good things last week. So I think he'll be able to come in there and they probably exploit Dallas's weak secondary a little bit. After that first couple of weeks, they haven't really been getting much of a pass rush. So we'll see how that go. Reuben Foster should be back this week, thank God. I don't know, like you said, it kind of feels like a trap. So that's playing a part to it a little bit for me, but also I'm just gonna ride with my boys this week, just flat out, just like that. I'm just gonna ride with my team.
I don't feel good about Dallas, but they done had a week off, so I'm gonna take them. But this really feels like a trap.
I think when with that, even though I'm taking the Niners, I think Zeke gonna have something to prove. At some point, he's got to have a good game.
Y'all got a decent run defense though.
Well, yeah, we do.
And if Reuben Foster's back, trust me, week 1, him getting hurt, that changed the whole projection of that Carolina game. Because we couldn't move the ball middle of the field. He was hitting everything that moved. So
he's covering. He's running sideline to sideline. So we should pull one out this week, hopefully. What you got? You taking the boys?
now let's take the boys in this one.
All right. So next up, we got your boy Trevor Siemian going into L.A. facing the Chargers. He looked horrible last week. I'm taking the Chargers, man. I'm pulling for them to win 2 games in a row.
But they won't because they're cursed. I'm gonna go ahead and take Denver, and I got a feeling that Trevor Siemian will throw the ball maybe 25 times. Maybe they are going to run the ball and try to beat y'all up.
Let's say is CJ Fat Ass gonna pull away from the buffet this week?
You know what? I rebuke that because I got to start him in fantasy this week. So CJ gonna have 100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Very possible, though. Very possible.
I think he had 90 total yards against them and a touchdown week 1. I mean, I don't understand what's going on with the Chargers. They need to be drafting a quarterback for the future. They need to.
Yeah. I can't tell you what's going on with them because I haven't watched the Chargers game this year, honestly. So, outside of a couple red zone clips, looking at some breakdowns and what have you, I ain't watched the game with them this week.
It's the same shit every year, it seems like.
Yeah.
Like if they're not getting hurt, they're losing close games. Then you have that Phillip game where he throws 5, 6 interceptions. I mean, it's the same pattern every year. So
I just think it's time for Melvin Gordon to have a breakout game.
He balled last week.
Did he?
He had I want to say 2 touchdowns. I mean, he's gotten a lot better than that first year. I have to give him that. He's gotten a lot better.
Yeah. All right, so you got
one last thing on that. The way Denver's defense pissed the bed last week, they got to show up this week.
They're going to be ready to play. You're right. They're going to be ready to play.
They got to.
You're right. So you're taking Denver, right?
Taking Denver.
All right, next up, Marvin Lewis, Andy Dalton, Cincinnati Bengals, going into Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh coming off of their best win of the season, beating the undefeated Chiefs. Last week, Le'Veon Bell, monster, 179 yards I think he had. Antonio Brown had over 100 yards, even though most of it came on a fluke play at the end. But still, they looked a lot better on defense last week.
Yes, sir.
I'm taking the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm taking the Steelers. I don't have no faith in Cincinnati. They've looked better since they fired the OC, but I ain't got no faith in them. Joe Mixon's looked good, too.
Okay. We got the Seattle Seahawks coming off a bye week, which should help them because they're going east. And it's a late game, too, so it really I don't think the East Coast thing will be a factor for them because they'll be playing technically the same time that they would play at home. It's not a 1 o'clock game.
Right.
And they're coming off the bye. Yeah, the Giants won last week. They look good. But I just think a rested Seattle defense is going to come in there and be able to put the clamps on them. Even though they are missing Cliff Averill is out for the season.
Yeah, they talking about return.
Yeah, so that's going to be big if they can get another pass, somebody else to step up in that pass rush because that means teams can start doubling Michael Bennett.
Evan Ingram will not be running free on the Seattle linebackers. That will not happen.
Who gonna guard him? Cam?
Nah, he a safety. I'm talking about what's his name? Bobby Wagner would not be letting him run free.
Yeah, man, that boy fast, man. He's up 4.5, man.
Would you put Earl Thomas on him?
Nah, you gotta let Earl run.
Earl is small though.
Yeah, you gotta let Earl do his thing. Yes, it's gonna be up to
let him eat below. Long as he ain't breaking, just let him eat below. They don't stop that. They should stop that run game. Orleans Darkwa ran all over Denver last week. I don't believe he's gonna do that this week.
Yeah, with Seattle scheme, I'm looking for them to take Ingram away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for maybe some bracket coverage on him and force Eli to throw to some of these no-name receivers that they got.
Right. Roger Lewis don't scare nobody.
Well, Sterling Shepard may be back, and he's a good slot guy.
Right. Yeah.
We'll see.
Seattle.
Got Seattle on that one, too. All right. Last 2 games. Sunday night game. Rematch of the Super Bowl. We got the Atlanta Falcons going up to New England to play the Patriots. Patriots coming off a 7-point close win against the Jets. Falcons, again, coming off a 17-point blown lead at home and losing to the Dolphins. feels like a game that the Falcons should be able to get maybe get back on track. I'm pretty sure they're going to be focused because they're actually trying to, get a little get back from the Super Bowl. But I'm taking the Patriots.
I'm going to take the damn Falcons.
Word?
If this ain't the get-right game, if this ain't it, they've been talking 28-3 shit since February. If you can't get right against a team that's giving up 300 yards to everybody,
Right.
if you can't get right, y'all in trouble.
Do you think the Patriots gonna have some pregame stuff, maybe going across the scoreboard or something to remind them of that Super Bowl or that blown lead?
If they do that shit, they the petty masters of the week. They've been that since the Super Bowl, though.
I mean, it's the Patriots. I mean, they film practices, they take air out of footballs. What else they do? It's the Patriots.
Yeah. And I'm real surprised about that. Like the first game of the year, they had all that 28-3 stuff when they got their rings. I'm real surprised, but this has to be the game that the Falcons show up. This has to be it. So we're going to see.
If they don't, press that panic button, maybe.
Bruh. They already jumping. First thing they say, fire Sarkisian. Boom. Sarkisian ain't the one out there throwing them damn picks.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anybody talking about firing anybody or benching anybody or anybody being a bust or anybody being the next Hall of Famer or anything after 6 games.
Nah, it's too soon. Too soon. They need to get Julio involved, though. I need Julio to throw a tantrum or do something.
They must.
The ball.
Yeah. Last game, Monday night game. Kirk Cousins and the Redskins going to Philly to face that monster defense and the Eagles. Is today the last day that you had to fly Eagles fly?
Oh, shit. Thank God you told me. I forgot. Yes, I'm taking that off my Twitter. Yes.
Oh, man. Who you taking in the game, man?
I'm going to take the Eagles.
I got the Eagles as well. I mean, they really impressed me last week. What they was able to do, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They're going to be able to do enough on offense against a banged-up defense that, the Skins got. I mean, they almost lost to us last week.
Josh Norman hurts.
Yeah. So, I'm taking the Eagles as well, especially at home. So
we got 5 different this week.
The 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. So we got the Chiefs and Raiders different tonight. We got the Bucks and the Bills, Cowboys, Niners, Broncos, Chargers, and Falcons, Patriots. So you either gonna have a bigger lead next week, or I'm gonna close this gap. We're gonna see. I gotta get back on track with these picks. Now, before we get out of here, we're gonna give y'all our Power 5. I'll admit my shit is all over the place this week. 4 out of my 5 teams from last week, I cannot respectfully put them in there anymore. Last week I had Kansas City, Atlanta, Green Bay, Denver, and then the Panthers. Atlanta, gotta go. Green Bay, gotta go. Denver lost. They gotta go. So even Kansas City losing, who am I going to put 1? So I'm still going to leave Kansas City at 1, even though I picked against them tonight. I'm still leave them at 1. I'm moving Philly from not in the rankings. I'm moving them up to 2. I got the Patriots, Seahawks, and then I got the Panthers. I still got y'all at 5 because that was a close game last week. Like you said, Tuesdays, some of them interceptions was not on Cam. They had some opportunities to win that game late, but to me was some bad coaching on a couple of decisions, whatnot. So I'm gonna still put y'all there. So pretty much everybody in my top 5 except Philly last week lost.
All right. Well, I moved the Chiefs down to 2. I jumped Philly up to 1.
Okay.
They got some impressive wins this year so far, so I got them 1, Chiefs 2. I kept the Patriots at 3. Green Bay is probably going to fall clean out of my top 5 going forward, but at 4 and 2, coming off of that loss, I kept them at 4.
Okay.
and I jumped us, and I put the Rams at 5. I like what I've seen.
I was trying to, at that 5, I was trying to decide between y'all and the Rams, and there was one other team.
Minnesota's right there.
No, I don't like Minnesota. I don't like their quarterback situation.
I don't like the quarterback situation, but they're getting it done.
The Saints. That's what it was.
I thought about them. I really thought about them.
So that's the Power 5. So our Power 5s are pretty similar. We just got KC and Philly swapped.
Yeah.
Well, I got Seattle in there. They didn't play last week, so they still in there. I had them in there last week.
Yeah.
All right. So cool. All right. So we anything else you want to hit on first?
No.
Tuesday night. We were able to confirm. I mean, everybody know by now. Gordon Hayward, he's got a fractured ankle and a broken tibia. So the broken tibia is going to be the part that's going to keep him out for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Because I had when I finally saw the injury after we got off the air.
That shit was nasty.
It was, and it immediately took me back to high school. I saw that. I've seen that injury up close and personal happen to one of our guys. But he just dislocated his. But his shit was like turned the wrong way. He dislocated his, but he was able to come back during the season.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. The fact that Gordon broke his tibia, though, that's the part that's going to keep him out. I think he may have been able to return if it had just been a dislocation of the ankle, because they say he didn't have any ligament damage.
That's good.
And that he should be good to go for next year. So,
well, Kyrie, be careful what you wish for, because
he got it.
Got it. You think? I'm sure they're gonna make the playoffs. At least I'm thinking. But I'm thinking they're gonna be fighting between 5 and 8.
Yeah, I mean, because to me right now, of course, we only one game into the season. Some teams haven't even played a game yet. Of course, Cleveland. I still like Washington.
Oh yeah, I thought Washington was better than them with Hayward.
Right, Washington, and from what I seen from Philly last night, yes, one game, but if they can grow,
they're gonna be straight.
Get Embiid off that damn minutes restriction, I think they can be a top 5 in the East team at least.
I'm about to say something. You're probably gonna say it's blasphemy.
Oh,
don't you see a lot of dream in Embiid's game when he faces up?
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one.
I like his face-up game. I didn't know he had it like that. I mean, he's damn near for a big. Just pay attention to it.
I mean, he got a nice jumper. He does have a nice jumper. Like you said,
I'm talking about the face-up. When he gets it on that left block, he turns around. He's going up for the jumper. They found him on it in most cases.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that. I didn't know he could do that and post as well as he does.
Yeah, because he didn't get to do it because he didn't really do it at Kansas.
Right.
So yeah, you're right.
He's solid, man.
What you think about Ben Simmons? I like what I saw from him already. I know you was asking me in the offseason, does he really have a handle to be a point guard? So what you think?
Yes. To be that damn big and running point.
Yeah.
Solid, man. They're gonna be all right.
The only thing in certain stretches is he gonna be able to play defense on these point guards.
That kind of concerns me because who is he gonna guard?
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, the playmaking ability, as I'm saying, I watched them a bunch at LSU, even though God they sucked at LSU.
Yeah.
But you could tell you could tell that if he had better players around him, he's a more than willing passer.
Good feel for the game.
Yeah, he's gonna have to work on that J.
Yeah. But being a left-hander playing point guard at 6'10" with court vision, that's
gonna be a good thing for them. That's gonna be a good thing for them. Glad to see Philly finally maybe getting back good.
Yeah, I like what I saw from them. I'm not. I know they won Tuesday night, but I don't know about Houston. I don't know. I don't like Chris Paul with him.
I don't either. I
just don't. Watching that game, that's not Chris Paul's game. Yeah, he got that little video series out talking about, I want the ball out of my hands. I want to shoot. Bro, that's not your game. I
mean, I'm just saying he probably want to play off the ball a little bit more, but playing off the ball in Houston means you're going to be spotting up shooting threes. Like you said, that ain't him.
Because all I saw the first half of that game, James Harden getting his, everybody watching.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So
we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and the Yankees have turned the switch on Houston's ass.
What the hell? They're going to the World Series.
They got 3-2, right?
Yes. This was supposed to be like the bridge year to next year.
And I guess Aaron Judge got tired of striking out because the last 3 games, he been beasting. I hope it ain't.
He struck out a whole lot the round before, so he should be full of those.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope he ain't setting them up though. Get him to the World Series or get him to a Game 7 against Houston, and then start back with the bullshit and they lose.
They need to go ahead and tie this up to next time they play. Be done with it.
Yeah. I think the last 2 games in Houston though.
Bruh, do you know what type that'll be real? The Yankees and Dodgers in the World Series? Wow.
I myself, I wanted to see the Yankees in Chicago. I wanted to see them 2 franchises go at it, but I don't mind the Dodgers. I would love to see the Yankees, and I would love to see Puig.
I like Puig, man.
I like him too.
Gio ain't got that type of luck. He ain't coming back in another series. That's not happening in Chicago.
Hey, they down 3-0, right?
I believe 3-0. Yeah, or 3-1.
Yeah, they down. No, they down 3-0.
It's 3-0. Yeah, that's not happening. Magic Johnson might be the luckiest dude in the world.
Who's that?
Magic Johnson. He's winning, man. He's on that Mount Rushmore of winners at life. Him and A-Rod, they're up there.
A-Rod.
They're up there.
Man, you right. We're going to get out of here, people, man. Hey, tell them where to reach you at on social media.
At Lupe6000, holla at me. I talk sports.
All right. And you can reach myself at Diego Barish on Twitter. Also, reach us at the AA Sports or AA Sports Cast YouTube channel. Also, keep remembering to listen to us on Spreaker. And, hit us up on the Twitter and Facebook page as well. Give us some love there. We appreciate it. So, for AA Sports, straight sports, no safer, baby. We're going to get out of here. Big sports night, baseball, football, basketball. Shit, even if you like hockey, there's hockey game going on tonight. So if you're a sports fan, tonight is your night. Go enjoy it, and we will see y'all on Tuesday. Have a good week.
200 yards, 2 touchdowns, Kareem Hunt. Holla at your boy.
Holla.